Hello and good morning, Deacon Oliveri. It's good to meet you.
Good morning.
Okay, so this morning I'm just going to run down a couple questions on what it means to be a deacon in the eyes of the Lord. And so shall we begin?
Sure.
Alright, so for our first question, what is a deacon?
Well, generally, a deacon is described as a servant or minister, but according to Timothy of the New Testament, deacons must be chaste before doubling back and stating they can only serve one wife. Also, the diaconate is an ordained ministry along with the priesthood and the episcopacy, one of the first orders of the holy orders. Similar to the sacrament of marriage, it is vocation for life. Deacons preach and teach, assist priests and bishops in the celebration of the Eucharist, and oversee ministries of charity and justice.
Speaking of which, what is the sacrament of the Holy Order?
Well, for sacrament of holy order, within each order, there is a tradition, form, matter, and grace. For the tradition of the deacons, holy orders have existed since the ordination of the 12 apostles by Jesus Christ, and it's been passed on ever since. And for form, the saying goes like this: We ask you, O powerful Father, give these servants of yours the dignity of the presbyterate, renew the spirit of holiness within them. By your divine gift, may they attain the second order in hierarchy and exemplify right conduct in their life. And lastly, for the matter of holy orders, it is the laying of the hands. For grace, it is conferred through ordination.
Wow, absolutely interesting. Speaking of which, what is the formation process of a deacon?
So you see, the deacon formation program is very challenging. It is designed to deepen the spiritual sense of the individual while preparing the candidate to be a public minister in the church. Also, over a period of 5 years, the candidate developed further intellectual, spiritual, liturgical, and pastoral aspects of his ministry. The program demands a great deal of academic work and continuous vocational discernment, the development of ministerial skills, and a deepening of spiritual and devotional life.
Alright, so what is a vocation?
Okay, well, a vocation means a call. This is God's invitation to each person, which He's calling them to serve Him and His church in a particular state or way in life.
We that serve as deacons here at Living Hope, we feel like we serve the body of Christ, and we're called to serve others and minister to others, but oftentimes at the end of the day, we're ministered to ourselves just through the people that we come in contact with.
Yeah, and I've seen
Mr. Oliveri, but I have one more question for you. What ministries do you participate in daily?
Every day, deacons work diligently in hospitals, detention centers. They take on administrative duties, or they serve in ministries shared in several parishes.
Thank you for your time today, Mr. Oliveri.
Thank you for having me.
What we can basically take from this interview is that deacons are intrinsically connected to the church as every other holy order vocation. In order to touch on a couple more points regarding the deacon vocation, I'm going to continue building off from our interview with Deacon Oliveri. In addition, deacons have a special and direct relationship with the bishop. And in this archdiocese, that special relationship of service is expressed in the deacon's willingness to serve at the direction of the archbishop in a range of ministries, some relating to the parish life and others described as special ministries. To conclude this Training Deacons episode, it is worth noting that the diaconal ministry of the service is a very ancient and a very beautiful ministry church. Through deacons, God desires to provide the needs for His people, especially the needs of the poor.